Hi friends, it's Miss Amanda from the Monrovia Public Library, and in today's story time, we're going to read a book called Penguin's Hidden Talent. It's by Alex Latimer, and it's a really fun book about exploring all the creative things that we have as talents. So, before we get started, I want you to think, what kind of talents do you have? Are you good at singing or dancing? Or are you really funny and you can tell a good joke that makes everybody laugh? What kind of things are you good at? I'm not really sure if I have a specific talent. I feel like sometimes I'm good at some things, but not like super talented. So I think reading this book will help me discover what my talent is, and maybe it will help you discover what your talent is too. So I really am ready to get started. Let's read this book. I cannot wait. Penguin's Hidden Talent by Alex Latimer. The big annual talent show was just around the corner. And everyone was practicing. We got Fox over here, and looks like he's burping. We got a bear over here juggling some kitchen appliances. And there's a bird, and it looks like they're trying to swallow a big, huge fish. And lastly, a rabbit is doing their very own magic trick. Everyone except Penguin. Penguin couldn't figure out what his talent was. It wasn't baking. And it wasn't map reading. And it was not knitting. I don't even know how he got up in the ceiling fan. Albatross wanted to help Penguin find his talent. Oh, albatross is the bird, and albatrosses are a type of bird that live by the ocean. Albatross wanted to help Penguin find his talent. Have you ever tried swallowing a whole marlin? He asked. Oof. Too big, said Penguin. So Albatross came back with a smaller fish. Still too big. And then Albatross came back with a teeny tiny fish. Perfect, said Penguin. And Penguin could only swallow a sardine. Bear also wanted to help. Have you ever tried juggling appliances? He asked. But Penguin only managed to break a blender and get a toaster stuck up a tree. Have you tried doing magic tricks? Asked Rabbit. But though Penguin made Rabbit's watch disappear, he couldn't bring it back. And then they have to go look for it at night. Have you tried burping the alphabet? Asked Fox. But all Penguin could do was hiccup. Fox has this big old alphabet burp and a little teeny tiny hiccup from Penguin. Don't worry about me, said Penguin. I'll just help organize the talent show. That way I can still be involved, even though I don't have a talent. Oh. So while his friends practiced, Penguin drew posters, made phone calls, sent emails, and polished the trophy. Finally, the big day arrived. The opening ceremony was terrific. There were fireworks and jets and lots of good music. Look at the crowd. That's a pretty big crowd for a talent show. Then a guest speaker spoke. Is that the King of Norway? Ooh, yes, I believe it is. See, the King of Norway is doing a presentation, and a famous band played. Everybody danced. And then the show started. Albatross, fox, bear, and rabbit did exceptionally well. Ooh, look at all these talents. Oh my gosh. There's some talented animals in this book. Can you guess what some of the talents are? The judges took forever to count up the points, but eventually they came to a decision. The winner of this year's talent show is Bear! With medals of excellence going to Albatross, Fox, and Rabbit. Oh my gosh, all of our friends got a medal in the talent show. Let's see what happens to Penguin. Everyone celebrated, but not Penguin. After all, he didn't have a medal, and he walked slowly home through the snow. Oh. Bear, Albatross, Fox, and Rabbit were very worried about Penguin. They tried to think of a way to cheer him up. Maybe some sushi, Bear thinks, or some hot chocolate, says Albatross, or maybe some warm, cozy socks, thinks Fox. I know, said Rabbit. Let's throw Penguin a party to thank him for organizing the talent show. Everyone agreed that that was a very good idea, and they all worked late into the night to organize a great party. The next morning, when Penguin came outside for the newspaper, he found his friends had thrown him a party, and it wasn't a very good one. There's a sign and it says, "Thanks, Penguin." And there's just like a little bird making some music, and Albatross has his little, or Penguin has his little bunny slippers and coffee getting the newspaper. Albatross had made a tattered banner that said, "Thanks, Penguin." And the only music that Rabbit could organize was a singing canary. Fox brought his grandma as the guest speaker, and Bear brought an old loaf of bread instead of cake. And Fox's grandma is saying, "And I'll tell you another thing about sandwiches. If only you'd organize this party, Penguin," said Rabbit, "then it wouldn't be so terrible." And just then, Penguin realized how talented he really was. "I don't need a medal. I need a telephone." Aha! He's got his little aha light bulb. And then Penguin says, "Hello, I'd like to order." Oh my gosh. Here's Penguin's party. Got ice cream and a Ferris wheel, balloons, an elephant, all kinds of really cool party things, and even a banner that says "Penguin Rocks." And that is the end. We have our last little business card for Penguin. It says, "A Penguin party planner. Call loudly." That was a very cool story. I'm so excited that we read it because I think I'm like Penguin. Maybe I'm not good at singing or dancing or doing magic tricks, but I am good at organizing things. If you saw my weekly planner, you would be very impressed with me. So I think Penguin and I are very similar. But what kind of talents do you guys have that maybe aren't something that you can do on a stage? Are you really good at cheering people up when they're sad? Or maybe you're really good at spotting cool flowers when you're out on a walk. Or you could be good at all kinds of things like origami, making crafts, drawing diagrams for your math homework. There's so many talents. So I hope that you enjoyed this story, and I hope that it showed you that you have a ton of talents that maybe just aren't made for the big stage, but you should still appreciate all the great things that you can do. I hope that you have a great day and that you enjoyed this story time, and I will see you next time. Bye!